health care bill, sign that minimum wage bill, sign that education bill. I don't even actually think he reads anything he signs anyway. He just wants his chicken scratch on something. And maybe
NBC News on KCAA Loma Linda, sponsored by Teamsters Local 1932, protecting the future of working families. Teamsters1932.org.
All right, good evening. Welcome to the Farron Dozier Show on KCAA Radio, 106.5 FM, 1050 AM. Also streaming from the KCAA Radio.com website and nbrradio.us. We got to bless the show before we get started. Let's go. When I was in my mother's womb, I had a calling on my life to do something in the glory of God and marry it like a wife. Commit myself to his word and never be led astray. And when it's all over, when he comes, I'll be glad to see that day in the morning time. 5 FM, 1050 AM, and streaming at KCAA.com website. The station leaves no listener behind. We are live in studio tonight, so if you're in your car and you got to get out of your vehicle, grab your device, type in KCAA.com, click listen live or watch live, or go to Kick Streaming and click us over there and watch, or tune in radio, or wherever you get your podcasts. We are streaming live right now in the studio tonight. I hope y'all are ready. It's been a while since I've had this many guests here. I think the record right now is like 12 in one episode, so I've done that before. But again, thanks for listening in. I hope you enjoy the show tonight. We're going to get right into it because we have no time to waste. But before I do some announcements, your Inland Empire Dogs, your professional ABA basketball team, I'm still working on that schedule. I just did a live right before the show to talk about the things that we're up to this season. We're keeping the campaign For the Love of Dogs for dedication of my dog Daisy, who I had to put down. Of course, the hydration campaign with the sickle cell trait. The Hispanics are number 2, so the BCC, the Bloomington Chambers, have embraced that conversation with me to get that message out. So we got the hydration and the sickle cell trait awareness with the heat stroke conversation. But this season, talking to the BCC, it's like, how can we help the foster care programs, right? Yeah. And so when I looked at that for myself, I'm not a foster care child, but if we really tell the truth, there is a disconnection between that child and that father and that child and that mother at some point in life. And unfortunately, or not say unfortunately, but some children end up in those systems, right? Yeah. So I want to remove that label of foster care and let people realize that those are children, right? They're people first in that conversation. And so we're going to dedicate our 4 home games and work with the foster care systems here in San Bernardino County, bring those children to the games for free, bring some entertainment, but also some resources, especially for that 16, 17, 18 that's going to be transitioned out of that program. A lot of them have to find somewhere else to go or in those transitional housing. So at the end of the day, it's the sense of belonging, right? And if we could help touch on that, restore some of that self-love, self-esteem, self-worth to that child or that teenager, life can open up, right? So anything you want to say about that part of that?
I mean, every child has his own path. So, when you have those struggles, you just, you have to overcome them with support, whatever you have, family, friends, anything to keep your confidence up, anything to add to what you can do. You have to take that and just use it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the best thing to do.
And the organization that we're working with, they say they have about 300 children waiting for volunteers, point-approved volunteers, because what they need is court-appointed, because they need that person needs to be with that child for like 18 months to help them through that process, right? So it's an 18-month process because, of course, you want to keep that connection, right? So that's a lot of children.
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
In a system like that. So I'm dedicating that conversation because at the end of the day, our curriculum, our conversation with EQ Athletics is going back to the heart of that child, the heart of our parents, the heart of people, and restoring those relationships. Right. And so we know that in that system they're broken. Already. Right. So I appreciate y'all for that. If you want to be a part of that, iedogsaba.com. Again, we got 3 tournament style in Linwood. We got the 4 games possibly at Norton. We're going to find out where we're going to play our home games at this season.
Crazy this year.
And then 10 away games, 2 in Arizona, San Diego, Northern California, Henderson, and of course LA.
Yeah.
So
we gonna go crazy.
Oh man,
I told you,
I've been
man.
waiting. My
We gonna get the
identity is
chip,
in
man.
basketball too.
Come on,
Still,
we gonna
so
get the chip this year, man.
That's that. So unfortunately, the Ventura County Orcas and the Riverside County Mavericks are not in this season. But my man here, we are working behind the scenes to get the Mavericks off the ground for next season. So we have been in Moreno Valley, Paris, California, building those relationships so that hopefully next season. We'll have 2 or 3 teams in the ABA
That's what we
on this platform. So, again, I'm not here by myself. Man, reintroduce yourself to the listeners.
I'm Randy Morgan, represent Finish the Race Foundation. We in the inner city, IE, Moreno Valley, Meade Valley, Riverside. So we just kind of continue to work our way through the kids, man, and mentoring and just trying to develop kids and make sure they creating a path that's positive and they can spread that message all the time wherever they at.
Now, when I met Randy just a couple of months ago, we were talking about basketball and we hit it off. You know, give me some background. Just tell the people about your basketball experience. I brought up a conversation. We're working with an organization called Midnight Basketball, and it's a program in the community that reduces gang violence, domestic violence, street issues, from 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night till midnight.
Yeah.
And you was like, oh, I played in one of them before.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Come on,
You
man.
played in midnight basketball?
Come
What
on.
did that program do for you?
We're really, man, shouts out to the organizers for that, the Midnight League. That was my first adult league as a 15-year-old kid. So I've been playing with adults all my life, but that was an opportunity for me to see the physicality, the dedication. Some games would be at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I still got to get up and go to school in the morning. So it was a real experience for me that it just developed me mentally, made me strong, made me not give up, and let me know that anybody that's step in front of me, it's going to be a problem.
Gonna be a problem.
Yeah, it's going to be a problem.
All right. So when I told you what was going on tonight, what
Right.
came to mind for you, man?
Man, I see all these youngsters, man. They looking good, man. They feeling good. So shouts out to the coach for doing his thing and developing the kids in the right way. I mean, you got to be disciplined to listen to the coach. So the parents, shout out to all the parents that came here and seeing their kids.
We got full house in the studio.
Yeah, it's a full house, man. I love it, man. So just shouts out to the coach and the school. And Beaumont High, y'all got some players coming, so y'all better get ready.
And so our first, we're going to play a PSA. We're going to play the PSA first, and then we're going to just get right into it. We got, like 50-something minutes left, so we just want to make sure that everybody gets their opportunity to share, who they are, what they're up to, what's that chasing hoop dream, and then we just going to switch up the deck. So this is my first PSA. This is my sickle cell trait awareness, WDCONSCT.org. I collapsed in the military from sickle cell trait exertion. If you've seen in the news, a lot of athletes have had heat strokes and have died from cardiac arrest. The sickle cell trait and rhabdo have been, unfortunately, connected to some of those deaths. So I experienced that in the military. I survived that. God showed me that inherited gene that I gave you in your mother's womb was your real purpose. The military stuff was just the means to get you where you are today. So I accepted that. It was difficult with my own mental health, mental issues and stuff, but I made it through that, and that's my connection to sports, but also this hydration campaign. So drop that PSA, and then we'll be right back. The Farron Dozier Show on KCA Radio, 106.5 FM and 1050 AM. Shout us out, what's the count? Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm blessed, my brother. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Hey, did you see the game last night?
Oh, that was a good game.
But did you see the shot?
I lost money from that shot.
Oh,
too,
man, that
bro.
shot was cold,
I
man.
hated it, but it was good. Damn. What's in those jeans?
You really want to know?
I do.
Exhaustion, muscle spasms, asthmatic issues, unexpected sickle cell trait crises.
Damn. Are you serious? When I was young, I found out I had sickle cell trait. My mom's told me, but I ain't have no knowledge of it. But when I got older, I had a child, and the doctor told me my daughter had sickle cell trait. Do you know the facts that if both parents have sickle cell trait, there's a 50% chance the child may have the trait and 25% chance the child may have the disease?
Hey, that's what's the count. Do you know that 2.5 million people in the United States have sickle cell trait, 300 million people globally? I didn't find out I had sickle cell trait until I was in the Army, 10 years. Next thing you know, I had a sickle cell trait exertion site.
Sickle cell? I thought that was a black gene or something.
Nah, man, the Latin community is number 2. 1 out of 36,000 babies are being born with sickle cell disease. You could be Caucasian, Mediterranean, European. You gotta know your bloodline, man. There is an inherited gene in our community that has been forgotten. The name is sickle cell trait. WDCONSCT, also known as What's the Count, is out to bring awareness, education, and prevention to people all over the globe. Want more information? Call us now at 323-215-5384 or visit www.wdconsct.org. At MB Radio, that's the military channel. We'll be doing some talks over there. Oh, I got my buddy tomorrow. I ain't make that flyer yet, but Derek, my buddy, is in the motorcycle club, MC.
Okay.
So I had a couple of his crew on the show, man, and they was like, man, we gonna be back on the radio,
That's
man. We
what's
want to
up,
talk.
yeah.
So I'm gonna let him talk some more about that MC life.
Yeah, man. That's
So
crazy.
I'm a part of a military motorcycle MC as well, but we'll talk about that later. That's another time. All right, so we just gonna get right into it. All right, how you feeling?
Feeling good.
All right, man. Do me a favor, introduce yourself to the listeners.
My name is Joshua Urbilito, class of 2031, Beaumont.
Beaumont. So you're the youngest on the squad, right?
Yeah, I am.
Why basketball? Where's the love for basketball come from? Sit up, get into the mic.
My grandpa introduced me to the game of basketball.
Grandpa did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and my brothers go outside and play basketball every single day. He would make us. My parents signed me up for a rec league.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was the start of it.
Yeah, that was the start of it.
This past season for you, mental toughness wise, what do you see looking back, your growth and development in this basketball?
My growth and development. I say.
Confidence, courage.
Confidence, yeah. Confidence is a big one. I say my confidence gone really high.
Yeah.
Doing really good in confidence, yeah.
Confidence.
Mhm.
What aspect of your game improved in that level of confidence you think? Defense, offense?
Defense and offense.
Defense, offense.
Mhm.
What position you play?
I play small forward, power forward.
Yeah, you're going crazy.
I miss the days of the role playing, man. I
Man.
wish the NBA went back to the small forward, power forward.
Yeah.
Everybody play their
It's
role.
diverse now. You know?
What you got for it, man?
What was your favorite moment during the season when y'all won?
I say my favorite moment was when we all won Vegas, Jam It On.
That's what's up. That's what's up. How did that feel?
It felt really good. I felt like we accomplished as a team.
That's what's up.
Our bond together is really, really good.
Yeah, that's the most important. That's how you win. That's how you win. That
Yeah.
bond and that
Chemistry.
the chemistry, man. It's love. It's all love.
We got Coach here. We're going to talk about Coach in a second. You know, in your growth and development from grandpa to playing this year, your IQ is important, right?
Yeah.
So how did you develop that level of IQ for your position?
You know, you just gotta see the floor and see who's open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See the floor, see who's open. Who do you model your game after? If you look in the NBA, college, you got somebody that you nobody? Anybody?
Shooting, like I say Stephen Curry.
Yeah.
But passing, I say John Stockton.
Ooh.
We went all the way back to Stockton on us, right? Okay, passer over here. Do you have a chasing hoop dream? I know you're young, 13, but what's high school's coming up soon? But what's your plan for your chasing hoop dream?
Probably going D1.
Going D1.
That's what's up.
You want to stay local, or you want to go
Yeah, I
somewhere
want
else?
to stay local. Cal Baptist University.
Oh, you got your eye on Cal Baptist?
Yeah.
Oh, have you been over there yet to check them out?
No, I want to see a game though.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Anything you want to?
How important is going to class for you? And
Student athlete.
Class is very important. You have to keep those grades up
Yes.
just to play in games and be in the activities that the basketball team is doing.
Right.
You know, it's like, for me, I missed some games out due to grades and stuff. It's not very fun. It's like, it's horrible. I see those guys that are out on the floor that knowing like I could do better on the school team.
That's what's up.
You know, social media it has its positives, its negatives, its impacts. How do you manage, or do you even have social media? How do you manage that world?
I do have social media. I have Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's sometimes you just gotta stay off the internet and like don't even read it. Like, yeah. For your generation, your age group, you know, for us, that transition from elementary to middle school is definitely an identity switch, right? You go from a small class in elementary to now more teachers. Yeah.
How did you handle that transition?
I didn't know where I was going at all when I started 6th grade.
Yeah.
If anything, my brother showed me where my classes were. But it's a way more like bigger classes and like big school and the IQ, where it is like.
So that identity. Do you find your identity in basketball? Is that where you kind of fit in when you got to that level?
Yeah.
I know we all go through something like that, whether it's sports or military. We all deal with those identity, you know, issues and connecting with people, our peers, turning to them for acceptance. So it's important, and being in sports helps push that along, move that forward. Before I let you go, what do you want to say about the coach? We're gonna bring the coach up next, man. What do you want to say about coach?
The coach, very amazing, and he gives me like so much confidence in myself. Like he believes in me, and anything I could do.
That's what's up.
Power forward. I mean, playing power forward. That ain't.
That's solid right
Yeah,
there.
that's solid. I'm impressed. I don't do no background checks, Layton. This is all organic. This is just no script, no nothing. This is all genuine conversation. What do you want to say to the generation behind you coming up in basketball, using that as a platform to connect, to go to school? What do you want to say to the?
I say for school, keep your grades up. For social media, for basketball, keep grinding, keep training. Yeah.
All right. I appreciate you for hanging out with us, being
Thank
the
you.
first one on the deck right here.
Sure.
We're going to play a quick PSA and come back. Coach, we wanted you to come up here, man, so just come on, switch out with us, hang out with us. This is the Farron Dozier Show, KC Radio 106.5 FM, 10:50 a.m. Shout out to Southwest County. Hey, I'm Sergeant First Class Farron Dozier. I'm here at the military base, and I have the sickle cell trait. Now, why I got involved is I experienced what they call sickle cell trait exertion. And I was doing the Army physical fitness test, the 2-mile run, and when I got done, I collapsed. A lot of soldiers and athletes have been dying at football fields and running track, and the family members have no idea that they have the sickle cell trait gene or that it's a trigger. So my purpose is to mobilize the community so we can find out what's in your genes. How will life be if we could prevent another child from being born with sickle cell trait or disease? And if a child was born with the trait or disease, that the family members would have the education, awareness, and resources in every city that they lived in. So tune into our webinar series and find out what's the count.
What's the count? What's the count? What's the count?
All right, welcome back to the Farron Dozier Show on KC Radio. I'm not here by myself. We got Randy Morgan in the building, man. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm feeling good, man.
Feeling good,
Excited,
man? You excited?
I'm excited, man.
We got Coach up there. Coach, introduce yourself, man.
Coach Sosa.
Coach Sosa, how you doing tonight,
Doing
man?
good, doing good.
Thank you for accepting the invitation to come and hang out with us and break with your team. You heard the first, your first player, the power forward. What do you want to say about this guy?
He's a good kid. He works hard. Like I said, he is the youngest one, so sometimes I feel a little nervous for him because he's the youngest one out there, but he gives it his all. He gives it his heart. And like I said, we've had a lot of one-on-one conversations, like you said, and his confidence has gone up. It's one thing I've been working on him with, so because they're all older, so sometimes I think he defers a little bit, and then there's games that confidence shows, and he steps it up, and I'm very proud of him.
Beautiful. What got you into this world of basketball?
I played a little bit in high school, just my freshman year. After that, everybody was pretty much taller than me, so I kind of let it go. But my older son played baseball, football. I got went out there and kind of just seen, not to put some coaches down, but you see some coaches that really don't know what they're doing. They're out there for their son only. So they asked me to help in baseball, so that's where I started. Then football, same thing. They asked me to help in that. And then basketball, they did a travel ball team, and I kind of stayed away from it a little bit. And there was a little separation with the team as happens in travel balls. Yeah. And the coach kind of let him go. And then me and my buddy Ed Nunez, we started the SoPac Beaumont team. I said, hey, he had his nephew on there, or his son on there, my son. And I said, well, just let's do this. And we took over the team. And this is my third go around with these ones. So I've got older sons out there, got a couple older players out there, and then this is the younger group.
How does it feel, man, to be a part of a group like this? And
to me, it's just every day. If the parents tell me something, you should be proud. And one of the parents brought it up. Look at the high school team for Beaumont; they all play for you. And it didn't sink in until they told me that.
Right.
And I seen them on the court. To me, it's just another get to work, go straight over there, straight like I came here, straight and work clothes, straight run practice. It's just part of everyday life. I just get through it. So to see that, and the parents always remind me, hey, that's you. The high school team is you. So it just sometimes it's amazing to hear that.
And we're doing a segment on our show called "What It Is to Be a Mailman," right? And you as a father and a coach, how do you separate the two identities for you as a coach and a father?
That's hard, but my boys know. They help me out with that. Once we walk on the court, I'm coach. I'm not dad, and we've had several of those conversations. And sometimes it probably goes a little too far in the car ride home. I'm still being coach on the way home. My wife will give me a look sometimes, but so I get to the door, then it goes back to dad. But it's honestly, my sons help me out a lot. It's coach. They never ask me favoritism. It's never dad. It's always coach once we're on the court and once we get in the car and go to the games, honestly. So it helps out a lot from them.
It's beautiful. What you got, bro?
How do you keep your players humble during the season or after a game or any challenging moments that you go through during the season? How do you keep the composure of the team and the glue together?
Then they know that. A couple of them one time tried to go look at stats, and I told them, get away from that. We don't look at stats. I don't care score. We want the W in the corner. Right. And a couple of times when we have won tournaments, I don't keep the big trophies. I'll pick a player, and they know it's not just for points. I've given it out to one kid for having the best defense that tournament. He got to keep the trophy. Another kid for actually coming out of his shell and surprising us and having a great game. He took the trophy home one time. Right. So it's not just whoever scores the most points, and they know that. They know to get that trophy. I think one time he gave it to a kid. He kind of didn't get in a lot, but he cheered his team on. Was always happy, and I told him, hey, he got it because he cheered all you guys on, and he was being a great teammate, so he got to take the trophy home.
Right,
so
that's what's up.
They know it's not all about scoring; it's about being a team player.
Yeah.
I mean, we can talk about the greatness, but the struggles happen too, right? And behind the scenes, how do you deal with that part of it?
There's a running joke I got on him one time, and I was on him kind of hard, and then I told him, but you guys know I love you, so I get that a lot from the parents, that I was on him, I'm hard, I'm ex-military, my voice is loud, so I got on him, and by the same token, I let them know that I loved them and I cared about them very much, and so it's a little running joke with the parents, but I try and remind them that, hey, if you're not having fun, we don't need to be out here.
What branch of service?
I was in the Army.
Oh,
here you go.
What year? What years?
I got out in 99. 95 to 99.
In 99? Okay, I joined at 89, I retired in 13. Okay. So yeah, thank you for that. So that transition for you, athlete, military mindset. How do you manage that? Because I'm in the middle of that right now. I'm living out my basketball identity as an owner of ABA teams. How do you? Is this coaching connect you to your old basketball identity?
Yeah, a little bit. The discipline part and having to be on time and show up and being a teammate and putting the team first above yourself. So, yeah.
What do you want to say to the parents, man, before I let you go?
I love the parents. They all support me. They all have my back. Come over, even pull me to the side and say, you need to be a little harder on my kid. So I love my parents. They buy in. I got no parent trying to put their kid over another kid, and they all buy in and all have my back. So I really do appreciate that on my parents.
What are you missing? Do you be missing equipment, funding? Like what's out there for you?
I pretty much funding. I try and keep it super low. I'm not charging for practices. I'm out there giving my time. So sometimes we're a little short on funding for tournaments. We got to do fundraisers and stuff like that. Like the kids mentioned, we're going to Vegas here, and we had to do a little fundraiser for that. So that's kind of where we are. A little bit of funding, a little bit. We're kind of.
And how can they find you if they want to contribute and hang out with you in that?
We do have one on Instagram. It's SoPac BMT for SoPac Beaumont, and we're on there if they want to reach out. They can reach us there.
Anything you want to say to the listeners? What do you want to say to the people, the children in your area that might be coming to play for you, looking at you to come and play?
Just be humble and play hard.
That's what's up.
I got to ask you before you get out of here. We were talking about this offline, this whole NBA, the way the system is. I'm old school. I really believe that if you play fundamental ball, it outdoes all the highlight reel and all the other stuff. Do you feel the same way about that?
I feel the same way because, like I said, we're a grassroots program through and through. Every kid I got is from Beaumont. I don't recruit for my travel ball team. We don't got one kid from LA, one kid from Corona, so they know they have to play fundamental basketball because we're playing these hand-picked teams.
Right.
They got, kids that score 30 in their schools and everything else, and when we beat them, we get the looks from some of their parents like, "What happened?" And it's like I tell them, we just one at a time, make your stops, play defense, let's go and play fun. I'm a strong believer in it.
I hope ABA players are listening, because y'all forget when being in 24-hour fitness all the time. And you got one more question you want to go?
What was the best moment from this last championship run for you?
I'd have to go back to Vegas. They did good. We had a player get hurt who will be up here a little bit, and they all kind of came through for him and went back out there and still played, even though they were a little scared seeing him get hurt on the court. But they all stuck through and played, and they all gave me everything they had. They gave me everything they had. I was very proud of them for that.
Coach, man, thank you for hanging out with us, man. I appreciate you. All right, we're going to take another quick PSA, switch up the deck. This is the Farron Dozier Show. 20-second timeout sports segment right here. KCA Radio. Shout us out. What's the count?
Muchos de nosotros nos vemos afectados por la enfermedad de células falciformes a diario y un número creciente simplemente no nos damos cuenta. Los impactos de esta enfermedad afectan a todas las personas y en especialmente a las personas de color y con antecedentes diversos. Estar en servicio conmigo y con los demás a medida que creamos una mayor conciencia sobre cómo identificar y dirigir el tratamiento de los rasgos de células falciformes y ayudar a las familias a saber cómo superar el trastorno de células falciformes. wdconsct.org. Gracias por su atención.
KCA Radio, the 20-second timeout sports segment. I got a lot of segments, but this one is my favorite because we get to talk to athletes, all ages. Who's up next on the deck, man? Introduce yourself.
Jacob Sosa, class of 2030, point guard.
Guard. Ooh, like that. Give me some basketball. What got you into basketball growing up?
I've always been surrounded by it ever since I was little. My brother's been playing it. And then I really started playing organized basketball at the age of 6, and I would just have a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. What had you develop in the point guard position?
Well, my height, and then I just like to pass.
Like to pass?
I like to get my teammates open.
Cool. This past season for you, growth, development, improvements, what did you see in yourself that
my ball handling ability got better. I think my confidence and my shot, because me and my brother have been working on our shot.
Okay. So now you passing, shooting. Your IQ, who helped you develop that? Coach or?
I think it was coach. My brother's talking to me after games, like as a point guard, what you have to see on the floor. I think that really helped me a lot.
What do you want to say about your brothers, man? Give your brothers a shout out. What do you want to say about the siblings?
They're just great brothers, great people to look up to, especially on the basketball court. I got a lot of tips from them. They helped me a lot with my basketball career, especially shooting. My brother's a great shooter.
He was a good shooter?
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate that.
See, you're a point guard. How do you determine during the game who the flow? Like, how do you organize the flow?
Well, it's just really like how the game's going. If we're playing fast, I'll keep up the tempo. And if I see like a rushing, I'll slow it down. Tough one to get set and just go from there.
That's what's up.
I have a conversation. I didn't get a chance to bring it up to the coach, but a lot of coaches say there's no I in team, right? There's no I in team. What's your view of the I in team? Do you think there's an I in team or no I in team?
Not at all. We all need to play together. We all need to be in sync for us to win.
Yeah. So my conversation is that for me there is an I in team, and maybe Coach could relate that it's not just the interpersonal relationships, but the intrapersonal, right? So the I for me is the intra, because for me to give myself away to the team, I got to be okay. So I got to deal with my mental health. I got to deal with stressors or whatever I'm dealing with in school. How do you manage that student-athlete aspect to give yourself away to the team as a point guard?
Managing student-athlete, always keeping my grades up. Like being present in class every day, wanting to learn, wanting to get smarter. And I think that's going to help me a lot, especially because for colleges. I want to go to college and be a major in finance.
Oh, okay. You got a college in mind already, or do you want to say that out loud? Don't give it to him yet. Cool. Go ahead, Coach.
How important is mom and dad for you?
They've always been there for me. Super important. They always help me through whatever I need. They're there for me every step of the way, and I appreciate them.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
You know, we talk about social media. We talk about all that highlight reel stuff. How do you manage your social media, if you have, or just the conversations around that world?
You just really can't pay attention to it. You just can't let it bother you. You can't let it get to you.
Yeah. I haven't asked, but, you know, COVID was just not too many years ago. Did you experience that transition? What grade were you at?
I was in second,
So
third.
you were young. Oh, so you was little then. So for you, it wasn't a big deal. So there's a lot of people out in the world that talk about that age of COVID, how that's that transition. I don't think so, because at those ages, it's not what's going on. But for some people, I keep hearing a lot in the psychology world that the COVID era, and like, yeah, I mean, it affected us at some point as the adults, but I won't say the children affected that. But you never know until, you know, a conversation happens. But what do you want to say to your family, to the coach, to your parents? What do you want to say then?
I just want to thank everybody for supporting me. Every step of the way, they've always been there for me.
What are you gonna do in the off season, or is there an off season?
Just keep working. always work on your game.
Always working on the game. One more for you.
My favorite moment from the past season, y'all just won.
Probably bring it up again. How our teammate got injured. We all stuck together. We all knew what it meant, and like how we had to play hard for him.
Right.
Cool, man. Thank you. Again, appreciate you for hanging out with us tonight. This is the Farron Dozier Show, KCA Radio 106.5 FM. 10:50 a.m. We're going to switch up the deck one more time again, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you for tuning in. Shout us out. What's the count?
Do you remember studying sickle cell in biology class? What's the Count on Sickle Cell Trait Prevention is here to bring you awareness, education, and prevention conversations around the risk factors of this inherited gene. Visit wdconsct.org.
I can still post them. Oh, we're back. Oh, welcome back to the Farron Dozier Show. We over here. We got Red Coat. Randy says it's KD's on the deck right here. Introduce yourself, KD. Introduce yourself.
I'm Matthew Miranda, class of 2030, and I'm a point forward.
Point forward. Ooh.
Point forward. Where did the love of the game come from?
When I was around 5 to 6 years old, my brother played basketball, and he really inspired me to come play.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Point forward, huh? What's up with the forward part of that?
Really, my height. I could get down. I could attack the rim, and I could feel like I could score at all 3 levels.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
KD for real, huh?
Okay. What's most important to you when you sizing up a defender?
For sure, getting like an advantage. Like I could get an advantage by speeding past them, or I can jump really high.
Okay.
So that IQ for the point and for the forward, who helped you develop that? What, watching or talking to?
I feel like coach really helped that, and my brother by telling me like the right decisions to make in games and looking at the court from far away.
You got a chasing hoop dream? What's your vision for basketball?
I want to go D1.
You want to go
That's
D1?
what's up. I love that, man.
All right, we're not gonna say no names, but that's cool. Again, for you, the same thing. You know, that student athlete mindset. How do you manage all that?
For sure, staying on top of your grades, not missing any assignments, because even one little assignment could mess up your whole grade, could make you have to restart a class, and could mess up your season.
You listen to music?
Yeah.
So what's in your headphones during practice?
Maybe some R&B, some Drake-ish, Nipsey Hussle.
Okay.
Nipsey.
What about game time? What you listen
Same
to?
thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
So it's the same tracks. All right, coach.
What's your preparation before the game? Like how you feel in? What you
Eat a
going
good
through?
like protein meal, have good hydration, and just talk myself and say that I'm gonna play good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. The confidence.
During everybody's saying Vegas so far. So what's your memorable game? Is it what was going on in Vegas, man? Was Vegas tough or what?
Vegas was a good year. We came off the year losing, and then we come back the next year and go 5-0 and win a championship.
Oh, that's why Vegas was memorable. Okay. What do you want to say about family, parents?
Thank you for always being there for me and giving me all the support that you guys give me, and yeah.
Shouts out to my old co-host Robert Lamar. Made me think about him. You got a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, did you wear your jersey?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm gonna let you go on that. Coach, anything you got?
Nah, man. He sound like he's a good kid, man. He knows what he wants, and he got big dreams.
Who do you model your game after? Is it really KD or
yeah,
did you
KD.
just make that up?
I model my game off KD. I could really get to the mid range, and my mid range is pretty nice.
Mid range is nice too. That's for that. So playing point, you can see the court,
Yeah.
all that with your height extra, huh? How do you deal with your point guard? How do y'all work together?
Well, he's really on our team. He's the main point guard.
Yeah.
If he needs help, I can always go help him attack the rim, look for him, or he always got me to shoot.
And now he's practicing on his shooting, so now y'all
Yeah.
can do that 1-2 spot all
Yeah.
day, right? Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Appreciate your time.
Yes, sir.
Again, this is the Farron Dozier Show. KC Radio 106.5 FM. Today we're going to play just a quick PSA. Switch up the deck.
Zetovia salve, made from natural and organic ingredients, good for inflammation, poor circulation, hemorrhoids, yeast infection, lip sores, dry coughs, eye pain, minor cuts and bruises, and ready to purchase at botanicaherbalco.com. BOTANICAHERBALCO.com. botanicaherbalco.com.
All right, welcome back to the Farron Dozier Show. The 22nd Time Out Sports segment. We got the deck full, ladies and gentlemen. If you could only see what's going on in the behind the scenes here. We got the family members, we got the players, the coach, having a great time. I hope you're enjoying this episode here. Again, for me, my basketball identity still trapped. You know, I made friends on the basketball court.
Yeah.
That's where my identity came from. And because I went from 7th grade, I changed schools from 7th to 8th grade. And I walked on that campus, man, like I didn't know anybody. Like somebody said earlier, I was lost, and I saw the cats on the court, walked on the court. You could find me before school, recess, lunch,
Right.
after school. Farron is on the court,
Right.
sweating, playing ball, lost a girlfriend because of the basketball, like a whole traumatic experience. But the love of the game, my identity was in there.
Yeah.
Right. And then when I got into the military, that changed my identity from the basketball to the soldier. But I still use basketball as an outlet, stress relief, all that. But when I collapsed and almost died from that exertion with the sickle cell trait, I couldn't exercise no more.
Yeah.
So I had nothing to release that stress that I used as basketball and just internalize all that stuff, man. So, you know, I can't play like I used to, but definitely it's nothing like just being in the gym.
Right.
Just being, you know that life.
Man, I love it. I used to love it, man. I still go to the gym. I still watch the players. I still look at everything because I just can't get it out of my mind.
Can't get it, can't shake it. Up next, introduce yourself.
My name's Cole Brickman, class of 2030, and point guard, shooting guard.
Okay, ones and twos there.
Yeah.
Why you call him Kobe, man? What's his Kobe nickname?
That's
y'all
his
got
favorite
going on?
player. That's what you know. He know what's up, man.
That's
Come
his
on,
generation, though. That's their generation.
Come on,
Kobe.
he know who the best is.
Kobe's the best.
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on, he know. 81.
In your view, why?
His mentality, basically.
Mamba
Now that-
mentality, baby.
Yeah, he just won it.
He knows what's up.
Yeah.
He know.
I give you that mentality. Give me some the love of basketball for you. Where'd that come from?
The love of basketball came from like family. Everyone just loved basketball, and my family just got me into it too.
Got you into it.
Yeah.
Coming into this past season, you know, in your development, confidence building, self-esteem, what was that for you that you saw that you needed to improve or work on for your game?
I feel like I improved a little bit in shooting, and like just basically my confidence gotten better from playing middle school and with AAU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me one of those episodes that you saw from the middle school to the AAU that you was like, you know what, I got this. Like, was there a game? Was there a situation that you just felt like I improved in that space and like I?
Yeah, I feel like eventually over time, like scoring got better and like better defense, just developing with our teams and getting better.
Yeah. What do you want to say about your teammates, man? What do you want to say about
our teammates? Is great. We've bonded and like gotten better together, and yeah.
What do you want to say about Coach?
Coach is great. I mean, he's always been hard on us, but that's because he cares.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I want to dance right there with you because, you know, our parents, the same love comes from our parents. Sometimes it shows up different, right? Sometimes Coach that he's hard on, but our parents are hard on us also because they care, because it's a love as well. Do you see that from your parents for the love of that conversation as well?
Yeah, from my dad. Yeah.
Yeah. So I want people to know that for children, sometimes there's a disconnect between our parents, but we don't realize that that's how they express their love to you, right? So it may be hard at the house, but it's because my parents just wanted my life to turn out. But as a child, I didn't understand that. You know, I wanted to do what I wanted to do. But sometimes, as that parent, that father, mother, it's really a space of love. So I want to make sure I say that. What's your chasing hoop dream? What you got?
Really just going D1, maybe pro, playing somewhere after high school.
Yeah. You open to travel, go overseas? You know,
Yeah.
people play a lot. People have great careers overseas now. It's
Yeah.
not just the NBA. It's not the only spot.
Yeah, overseas is cool.
That's cool. Are you willing to accept a D2 or D3 to get out of there and play? Or
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I'll just check it. Just check it. Go ahead, go.
Where do you go to when you in that moment and you know you have to make a play? Like how do you figure it out on the court?
I really just like block everything out and just try to give myself confidence and just be ready for the moment.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Who do you model your game at in the 1 and 2 spot? Anybody you look at highlights?
I really just look at like just gameplay just to see, but mostly Kobe.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you for hanging out with us on the deck. We're going to take a PSA right here. This is the Farron Dozier Show, and I'm just joking. The Farron Dozier Show on KC Radio 106.5 FM, 1050 AM, Charlotte, Wisconsin. Appreciate you, man.
Hey, I'm Curtis Blow, the legendary rapper and pastor, and I support WDC on SCT, and that's What's the Count on Sickle Cell Trait Awareness. Now, it's not just sickle cell anemia that can cause complications, but the sickle cell trait can cause sudden death if the body overheats from physical exertion or high levels of stress. So it's not too late to get tested for the sickle cell trait and learn more about the silent killer. It's not just in African Americans, y'all. So follow the WDC on Twitter at WDCONSCT. That's Twitter at WDCONSCT.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Welcome back, Chauncey Billups. Shout out to Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey Billups, they beat us. Yeah, they beat Kobe. I can't get mad.
Thank you.
He took that.
Thank you.
He did take that.
All right, welcome back to the Farron Dozier Show. We got these Kobe. Obviously, we have to do another episode about this. It's gonna be me and you
We gonna
on
go
the
crazy,
deck.
man. Don't do that.
One half of the show
Don't
because
do
I don't
that.
know about this. I appreciate Kobe, but anyways, introduce yourself to the listeners.
Aaron Ward, class of 30.
What's your position?
Guard.
Another guard, huh?
He's smooth. He's smooth. I like how he's smooth.
Give us some love. What do you want to say to the listeners? Give us some background.
I mean, I just play basketball.
Just
you
play
know?
basketball?
You know?
Who introduced you to the game?
So I originally played football.
Oh.
Then Coach Sosa was my coach. I
Okay.
played. Right, and then he talked to my dad, and my dad talked to me.
You still playing football now?
Nah, not no more.
Oh, well.
Stick to basketball.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But was the transition from football to basketball, was it cool with you, or what was going on in the football world? Just had
Yeah.
enough?
I feel like it was funny.
Yeah.
It's funnier than football.
Funny than football?
Yeah.
Okay. Vegas, so far, Vegas has been the talk of the night. So
Yeah.
what for you stood out in that Vegas transition and coming into that?
You know,
season?
like what my teammates said, going 5-0, then winning it.
Nothing like that, huh?
Yeah.
It's going crazy.
Especially off of losing.
Off of losing the season before.
Yeah.
When you deal with the loss, how do you deal with the losses?
You know, try not to think about it as much. You know, try to move on.
Move on. Appreciate
Mhm.
that. And you're trying to move on. Like, what do? Do you video games? Like, do you?
Nah,
What do you-
try
how do you
try
just
to
let it go?
Try to get better.
Get be-
you know?
Okay.
Try to
So
work on your
that.
mistakes.
What can you say your game improved since I went through that with everybody?
Probably my offense and
Yeah.
scoring.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You still have that football mentality? Is that what it is? It still dealing with
Yeah,
that?
a little bit.
A
Yeah,
little bit. Cool.
But
cool.
How do you how is the trash? I want to know about the trash talk. I know it goes on. How is it going back and forth and still playing at the game at the high level with the trash talk going on?
see me, I don't really pay attention to the trash talk. So
Okay.
you know, I try to not focus on the trash talk. Try to do better.
Yeah, you just stay
Just
locked
stay,
in.
yeah.
My mental music segment. What do you listen to in your headphones before a game or practice?
You
do music?
I don't really know. I kind of listen to anything, but it really depends what mood I'm in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So from R&B, rap. Classical, rock
Yeah.
and roll.
Yeah. Nah, no rock and roll. I don't know about no rock and roll.
No rock and roll?
Nah.
Okay, with some jazz?
No.
No jazz either?
Nah.
Okay, what artist? Give me an artist. What artist you listen? If you had to pick one.
I listen to a lot. So
Summer Sun.
it's kind of hard.
It's kind of all right.
Yes. If I would go old school, probably like Tupac or something.
Tupac.
All right.
But
Kobe fan of Tupac. I
Yeah,
give it. I
come
give
on,
it
he was
to
at
you.
the game.
I give it to you. What do you want to say about the coach?
Coach is great.
Yeah.
I mean, he coached me in many sports. He's good. So
He's good?
Good coach. Yeah.
All right.
How has the support from your parents helped you out during all this season and everything?
I mean, my parents they kind of. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. My parents they lead me through each step. My dad, I mean, my mom played basketball when she was younger, but yeah.
Okay.
Back in high school. So.
Okay.
But my dad, he teaches me more about the game every game I play. So
That's what's up.
That's a good look. That's a good look. Thank you for hanging out with us. Really appreciate you for coming up to the deck tonight. This is the Farron Dozier Show. Again, we got a couple more left, and then we're going to wrap it up right here on the Farron Dozier Show, KC Radio 106.5 FM, 10:50 a.m.
Do you remember studying sickle cell in biology class? What's the Count on Sickle Cell Trait Prevention is here to bring you awareness, education, and prevention conversations around the risk factors of this inherited gene. Visit wdconsct.org.
Welcome back to the Farron Dozier Show on KC Radio 106.5 FM, 10:50 a.m. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, introduce yourself to the guests, to the listeners.
My name's Jacob Proctor, class of 2030 forward.
Jacob Proctor. This is how we got here today. How you doing?
Good.
When you were invited to be a part of the show, man, what came to mind for you?
A
little nervousness?
Yeah, a little nervous, yeah.
Join the club.
A little excited.
Join the club. Join the club.
That's what's up.
What do you want to say to your coach and to your players, teammates, man?
Coach, he's great, man. Best basketball coach that I've got coached from. Teammates, I love them all. Wouldn't have a better team. Wouldn't pick anyone else.
What do you want to say about moms, man?
Mom, my biggest fan. Love her.
All right, so love for the game. Give me some background for the love of the game. What's going on with the basketball world? How'd that start off?
It started off, I started playing younger. My older brother was playing, and then I think I just got into it from him. I started playing when I was about 5 or 6.
Yeah. And just fell in love with the...
Yeah.
Was it the squeaky sound of the sneakers, or was it the bounce of the ball, or was it the swoosh of the neck? Everybody got their thing. All the above?
Yeah, just all the above.
All the above, for sure. Vegas, I mean, again, I'm catching I'm starting to understand, the losing season to now 5-0. What was that like for you in that transition of?
It was just great. Like, just the way we went 5-0 in a big tournament, and just
confidence.
Yeah.
What did you learn about yourself from that other season into your development of your self-esteem, self-love, confidence, courage? What was that for you?
Just everything got better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everything, like what?
Like my confidence, my shooting.
Yeah. Go ahead, Coach.
Well, I know you're going into your next phase of basketball. What do you feel that you're gonna bring to the Beaumont community and in the Beaumont High?
Just like really athletic, smart.
Yeah. Does it feel like natural for you to just be in that role and just take on all these responsibilities moving forward into that next
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
How do you manage your student athlete ability, separating the two?
Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's easy. It just depends.
What's the hard part about that?
Keeping up with grades, trying to get all A's.
Yeah. And what's the easy part about that?
Showing up to class.
It's easy to show up,
Yeah.
to work on them grades. You got a player that you follow along, that you model out your game behind, or what?
I don't really model my game off anyone.
That's what's
Okay.
up. Got your own style.
What brings that about?
I don't know, just nothing. But I think what stands out about my game is my quickness for sure.
You work on that consistently, or that just natural abilities?
Both.
Both.
I feel like it's pretty natural too.
You got a chasing the hoop dream? What's your plans?
Play college ball, any level.
Any level?
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
That's
what's
cool.
up.
Go ahead, coach.
When you in that mode, how do you feel? When you in that mode, you just everything's clicking. Like what's going through your head right?
I just feel like I'm just like unstoppable, I guess.
What you talking about, baby? Unstoppable, ladies and gentlemen. What do you want to say to the generation coming behind you? All the stuff you've been through, basketball-wise. What do you want to say to, that elementary school student that's looking at that same path that you on right now? What do you want to tell them?
Don't really focus on given talent. You got to always work for everything.
That's what's up. That's real.
I like that.
Yeah,
So do you say fundamental basketball outdoes the highlights?
I feel like
Or
they both have their pros and cons.
Give me the pros about the highlights.
Highlights, flashy,
head tops.
Head tops.
Cons?
More noticed.
And the cons?
Cons, sometimes like it'll be like bad, like
hurts the team, huh?
Yeah.
Definitely. I appreciate that. Thank you for that. All right, we got one more, right? We got one more? Yeah, all right. This is the Farron Dozier Show. We're going to switch out the deck one more time, ladies and gentlemen, right here at KCA Radio 106.5 FM, 1050 AM. Shout us out. What's the count? Hey, I'm Sergeant First Class Farron Dozier. I'm here at the military base, and I have the sickle cell trait. Now, why I got involved is I experienced what they call sickle cell trait exertion. And I was doing the Army physical fitness test, the 2-mile run, and when I got done, I collapsed. A lot of soldiers and athletes have been dying at football fields and running track, and the family members have no idea that they have the sickle cell trait gene or that it's a trigger. So my purpose is to mobilize the community so we can find out what's in your genes. How will life be if we could prevent another child from being born with sickle cell trait or disease? And if a child was born with the trait or disease, that the family members would have the education, awareness, and resources in every city that they lived in. So tune into our webinar series and find out what's the count.
What's the count? What's the count? What's the count?
Welcome back to the Farron Dozier Show on KC Radio 106.5 FM, 1050 AM. Hope you enjoyed this episode today, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very important for us because we want to make sure that our children have a voice, right? Children should be seen and heard. That old way that we grew up don't work. That I'm the parent, you're the child. That child needs to be heard so that heart can stay connected to you, right? So do me a favor, introduce yourself.
My name is Marcos Fino. I'm class of 2030.
What's up with that?
He ain't playing.
Football and basketball, huh?
Yeah.
So my football segment is fourth down. What was your fourth down that had you transition from football to basketball and play both?
It was actually basketball to football.
Oh, it was basketball to football?
Yeah, I'm going into my freshman year playing football.
No kidding.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Man.
He ready to knock some heads off.
Right. So basketball, give me the love for the basketball.
It wasn't really there until started middle school.
Yeah.
Matthew and Cole.
Yeah.
I was in class with them one day. He was like, "We need one more for a tournament. You're pretty tall. Just come out." And thankfully, Sosa gave me a chance at that tournament.
Gave you a chance?
Ever since
Showed
there,
out?
Yeah.
I bet. Football world. What's going on with the football world?
It's hard. You
Yeah.
know, it's not easy, but it's fun because it's like we compete in everything we do.
Yeah.
But it's always been there because my dad coached varsity for many years.
Oh, so it's in the genes.
Yeah.
Oh, you ready for it? Go ahead, coach.
How important is it to keep the bond with your boys going further?
It's important because we play a lot of teams where they're not close with their teammates and they start talking trash to each other.
Yeah.
You know, start getting in arguments. But with us, we're so close that we never argue. We're always together.
That's
yeah.
what's up, bro.
What do you want to say about the family?
My mom, you know, she's always there for me.
Yeah.
My dad too, and yeah, they always support me in whatever I do.
How are you going to manage both sports, man? What's going on? How are you managing that?
I'm gonna just try my best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hydration, rest, student athlete. Give me all of that. You did it all.
That's a big part because I hydrate a lot. You know, summer practices are very tiring, and I gotta hydrate because I'm a bigger person too. So, yeah, and then I always put my academics first. My mom's really hard on that, and so I try to put my academics first. She won't let me go to practice unless I get my homework done.
That's what's up.
Are you gonna use both sports all the way?
I'm gonna try to, and then whatever sport gives me the opportunity to play at a higher level, then I'll take the opportunity.
What do you need to improve on before we get out of here? What do you feel like you need to improve on for yourself?
Really my conditioning, you know, and because Coach Sosa's helped me a lot with giving me the confidence to shoot, you know, and everything. But I think the biggest thing for me is my conditioning.
Man, I appreciate you for hanging out on the deck with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Farron Dozier Show. Shouts out to Beaumont. Man.
Beaumont going crazy right now.
Coach, thank you. Parents, thank you for bringing your youth out here tonight for this episode. This is the Farron Dozier Show on KC Radio 106.5 FM, 10:50 a.m. Again, stay tuned for more episodes like this. We're working with the youth, the adult men, women, what it is to be a male man and a female woman. We're getting back down to not the doing, but the experience, the emotional, right? That's what we're talking about. Not just a father, a male being a provider or protector. It's about being vulnerable.
Yeah.
Next episode.
Yes, sir.
The Farron Dozier Show. Shout out, what's the count?
Miss your favorite show? Download the podcast at kcaaradio.com.
The Detroit Lions have parted ways with Terrion Arnold. The DB was cut by the Lions just 5 days after his arrest on felony robbery